Morning, everyone. Uh-oh, it hadn't gone live yet. It's turning in circles.
Okay. I know. Yeah, okay. I'm waiting
Oh, shit. It's doing that shit again. Oh, here we go. Good morning, everyone. This is Marion Trainer, and I'm here this morning. And as always, you know the show is brought to you by Muscle Up. Muscle Up for your cause. Whey protein off MarionTrainer.com. And there's a link there that you can go to MarionTrainerNutrition.com and get all your nutritional needs met. And today we're going to be talking about bodily functions and your health. And we're going to have a special guest that come on, and this is more, this talk is about how serious it was for him. I got a call from him about a year ago, and he's going to be joining me here in a minute here. And like I said, today is going to be exciting. We'll be able to talk about, and I'm looking forward to it because it is a serious topic that most people are embarrassed to talk about. But it really is important because it's a part of the functionality of what your body does, and if not taken care of, it can cause some serious trouble. And like I said, we're gonna come in here. We're gonna have a special guest today, and he happens to be a nephew of mine, and he called me about a year ago, and his name is Sergio Benton. He is a welder by trade, an entrepreneur by spirit, just like his uncle. And he was experiencing, and we're going to talk about it, what constipation did, and it was really serious. And he called me about a year ago, and we dwelled into it, and I gave him some suggestions, and it helped him. And I'm going to let him tell you his story, and you guys are going to be this will be a very good, informative live. And I'll be sitting here waiting for him to come in, and we should be sharing screens together. But anyway, I hope everyone has been having a great weekend. And of course, we know it's Super Bowl, so everybody should be getting ready for the big Super Bowl game today. And I don't know who your picks are, but we're just hoping that it's going to be very exciting, very competitive. And again, he's trying to join me right now. I'm calling in. Is this you, Sergio? Okay, well, I still think everyone can hear you because I have you by the mic. So now I pretty much introduce you. And when I say he's an entrepreneur, he does do credit repair, and we'll have a link to that site. But Sergio, we want to start off by saying, what started this, and what prompted you to realize that there was something wrong, and in order for you to have called me for us to talk about it?
Well, I realized something was wrong when I was being woke up in the morning about my stomach pains, and for a long amount of time I'm thinking, okay, maybe something I ate, but it was coming to a problem where it was getting out of hand, and I just ran out of options of what to do. And I called you because I know you are very specialized with nutrition and stuff. And that's when we got on the plan as far as getting the plan written up together.
So,
yeah, it was. Yeah.
Well, one of the questions I want to ask you, like, I know when you found out, said your stomach was hurting, did it ever dawn on you that it could have been in having a name for it, for as constipation or not being able to go to the bathroom normally? Was it getting to a point where you started feeling like you were getting sick or you were getting headaches?
Yeah, I got to the point where it was really worse in the morning times. I started messing with my mood a lot, and it started messing with my mood, and everything I ate, my stomach, I get real bad stomach cramps. It was being like I felt like my stomach's like basically like in knots.
Oh wow!
And it was really really bad. It's really kind of throw off my whole morning because I'll be sitting on the restroom for about an hour and a half, and nothing comes out. So, it came to a point that it was becoming a big problem.
So was it interrupting your day, or you just kind of like buckle down and tell yourself, okay, I'm going to make it through the day?
Well, it was coming to the point where it's hard to get my day started because I was on a toilet about an hour and a half in the morning. So if I had anything planned in the morning, I had to kind of block myself out with just sitting there and hoping something come out.
Wow.
Yes, sir. And I went to the doctors, and they couldn't find anything wrong. They gave me a bottle of laxative and said, "Here you go, try this." And that didn't help either.
Right. So let us know what was your diet like? Like, what were you eating?
Diet, it was the typical teenager, early teenager diet. I was eating out all the time. I wasn't exercising like I should. No green. I really didn't eat my greens like I was supposed to be doing.
Yes.
And I was not drinking enough water. It was not good at all.
So I want to expound on that for a second when we talk about nutrition and as for the young people and most people who may not know what to eat, but I can tell you, in listening to you, fast food wasn't the answer.
It was not. Yes, sir, it was not.
So when we hear that term about eat your fruits and veggies, there's a reason why.
Yes.
So and one of the questions was, so how long did this go on with you?
It went on, oh man, I want to say about 4 months. It was going on like that until I just, said enough's enough, and I need to find out what's going on.
And sometimes people, like we say with Marion Trainer, we try to keep things simple, and that's what I did when Sergio called me and we discussed it. We talked about his plan, and as always, you have to find out what a person is doing, how they're eating, what direction they're going with their nutrition, because you can't just say, oh, take this and that'll solve the problem when you don't even know how the problem began.
Right, yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
So how long did it take you after talking with me? How long did it take you for you to start feeling like, okay, this is working, or the plan that we put you on, how long it took you before you decided to feel like it was working?
Oh my God, within a month. Within a month I saw my first actual bowel movement.
Yes.
And within a month I felt it was getting better each time. And in 3 months since I was on your plan you gave me, and I've been going regularly. It just changed my whole life. My moods are getting better. I'm not feeling kind of upset, because I know we're dealing with you're already backed up, kind of affect your moods. So I just feel like I had a new start at life. It's amazing to me.
So what have you done? What have you done about your nutrition now? So have you put the fast food on the back burner? Have you started eating more vegetables?
Well, as far as my diet, I actually made a conscious decision about myself, and I went totally vegan. So I've been vegan for about 8 months now, and that helped out a lot too, with after the plan you gave me.
Yes.
And I just went vegan, and I cut out all the meat, all the fast food. And I'm on a strict plant-based diet, and I'm trying to Marion Fitness protein shakes too as well, and that's you got me back on the path where I feel normal again.
Well, good. And so one of the things we're going to talk about, because everybody always talking about protein, carbohydrates, and fats, but one of the nutrients that we don't talk about often, you see the commercials on television, but you still don't understand it. And what we want to tell you is about fiber. There's a lot of information out there, what the recommended allowance is. It's anyway, and what's been recommended, if you see some of the writing in the studies, it says 25 to 50 grams of fiber a day. Well, a lot of people are not even getting 10.
Right.
So, in your estimation, what do you think, as far as, and if you could put a number on it, from 1 to 10, what is your feeling like now versus then? Then, what number you would put on there, and how do you feel now? What number would you put on from 1 to 10, and 10 being the best?
Well, back then, oh man, if 0 being the worst, it'd be a negative 0 back then. But now, how I'm feeling now, oh my God, I can honestly say I feel a whole strong 10.
Okay.
I've been going as I should, and I feel way more healthier.
All right.
And it's just mind blowing.
So if people out here want to reach out to you, as far as email you, because there's going to be a lot of people that may not even want to talk to me, but they may want to talk to someone who I know about it because it was one of the things that, and this is the thing that other people don't realize. Like when you get on pain medication, that's one of the things that would probably constipate you. And there is a mood, or there is a system that you can do to alleviate that or to combat that. But what I want to tell you all, don't be embarrassed. And if you want to talk to Sergio, can you give us your email if people want to email and
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. You guys can always talk to me. I can give you first-hand experience and different things that help me. But my email is Benton's with an S, SBENTONS, period enterprise at 12@gmail.com.
Okay. So give us that one more time.
Hello.
Okay. And you can actually put that in the comment section also, and people can see it.
Yes, sir. Will do.
So I'm gonna get back with you later, Sergio. But I really appreciate you being on the show and giving your experience, and let everybody know you are not alone. And
thank you so much for having me. And I'm glad I got the platform to kind of shed light on a very dark subject.
Absolutely, well said, well said. So you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. And I will be talking with you, and I'll give you a call later.
All right, thank you.
All right. So again, people, this is nothing to be embarrassed about. There's nothing to, because this can be a matter of life and death, feeling good, not feeling good, and trying to figure it out. And as you heard him say, and I am not in no way, form, shape, or form picking on the medical profession, but he did go to the doctor, and they did prescribe laxatives to him, and it did not work. But the one thing most people won't talk to you about is your nutrition. It starts there first. No matter what's going on with you, it starts there first. A lot of your ailments is because of poor nutrition. And if you don't understand your nutrition, why don't you write down how you eat in a day so you can actually see, am I doing something to help my body, or am I doing something to work against it? Because if you're going to work against yourself, then you're going to be in a world of trouble, and it's going to hit you all of a sudden. And like it did him, it just said he got to the point he got tired of being in a bad mood. He got tired of feeling upset at himself and not knowing why he was upset, and stomach being in knots. And that's I don't think anybody want to live that way. So I'm always telling you like this right here, and this is what I do at Marion Trainer. And remember this right here: I keep fitness simple. Your nutrition should be simple. You can read, you can be on any kind of diet, and as one good friend of mine once said, the only diet that works is the one you'll do. And that is so true. I don't care if you're doing keto, I don't care if you're doing Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers. It's all about what you can do and be consistent with. And I always say, if you can't get help from me, get help somewhere, because we can't do it alone. And there are going to be times that you feel like you are alone, but you can reach out and you can talk to someone. And again, you can also email me at mariontrainer40@gmail.com. You can go to mariontrainer.com, where we have a host of information, and especially our new launch linked site, Pink Lotus for Women. So they're here for your needs. And check out the site. You might see something that you like. But then again, just remember, your health is your wealth. If you keep abusing your health, it will take everything you have with your wealth to try. And notice I use the word try to get it back. Don't get so far out of hand where you can't reel yourself. You can't be reeled back in without maybe have to wind up checking into the hospital. And I once trained a nurse one time, and she told me at the hospital that she worked at that the number one surgery was colon. Getting your pieces of your colon cut out, because they can no longer help you as far as being backed up. So just kind of take heed to that and listen to what my guest, my nephew, entrepreneur Sergio Benton, what he said. You can reach out to him. He gave his email, and we'll also put that in the link. So I just want to let you all know, thank you for tuning in to Marion Trainer. And again, if you have any questions, you can go to mariontrainer40@gmail.com. Join the website, mariontrainer.com. All we need is your first name, your email. We'll send you out a free meal plan. And if you want questions about the topic today, this will be on. We've relaunched our YouTube channel. So just understand that Marion Trainer is here for you to give you the information that can hopefully help you, keeping it simple so it doesn't seem like it's complicated. And all you have to do is take one day at a time. And you all know, as well as I say things, and what I leave you with, and I always say, take care of yourself, but most of all, take care of each other. And remember, if not you, then who? If not now, when? I am Marion Trainer with Marion Trainer Live. You all have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy the Super Bowl, whoever your team is. And we'll be talking to you. Tune in next Sunday for another Marion Live. Thank you.